Today I'm going to be teaching you how to use Animationish classroom edition software. There are 3 different levels, each in varying difficulty, lessons, and project vault. And we'll start with how to use each of the 3 different levels, and then we'll make it to lessons and project vault. The easiest level is Wiggle-Doodle-ish. Once you click on it, in the top left corner you'll see the mode you're using, a toolbox, an Inspire Me button, multiple icons at the top, colors, brush size, and the next level. Today we're going to be animating a fish jumping out of water. We're going to use the brush tool to draw some water, and we can use the brush sizing tool to make it how thick we want our fish to be. So the fish will probably start. I don't like the way that fish looks. I'm going to press the red alligator undo button. There we go. Now this fish doesn't really look like a fish, probably because it has 2 white circles in the middle. If we use the filler can, we can fill in the circles. Now, if I were using a tablet and I wanted to be some lines darker than the others, I would press the pressure button. If I wanted to draw something behind the fish, I would press the behind button. The trace button helps me with my next frame, where I can make the fish move. Now don't trace it completely, because then the fish wouldn't move. In Wiggle-Doodle-ish, we only have 3 frames we can edit, so I'm going to work on the 2nd frame right now. But what if I want something here, but I don't really know what? You can press the Inspire Me button, which pulls up a video of the author showing you some of his ideas, like this.
Make a character look alive.
Now I want to close it, so press the close button. And if I don't like how this is turning out, I can press the new button. I can open an old file using the open button, save it using the save button, or share it. If I want to export it, I have 5 different ways I can save the file. Now I want to make this fish move, so I'm going to do this, and I'll fill it in again, and I'll go on to the next key. Oops, I forgot the water. I can go back 1 and fill in with the water. But the water isn't filled in either of them. Don't worry, I can go back again and refill in the water and the sky. Now if I press the play button, it'll show my fish jumping. But I only have 3 frames in this one, and only 8 colors. If I click next level in the top right hand corner, I can put even more frames using, at the bottom, this little timeline. The arrows let you maneuver back and forth, or you can just click, and the plus arrow gives you a new frame. This lets me duplicate a frame, so I have 2 of the same one. This can be very helpful if you want some frames to be longer than others, or you want the video to pause in some parts. Other than that, everything else is the same, except for that we have more different sizes of the brush, the same 4 colors, a back and a next key, a loop button, and we can determine how fast or how slow we want this to play out. I'm going to keep it at medium. At the top, there's a cut button, which lets you cut the frame. There's a copy button, which lets you copy the frame, and a paste button, which lets you repaste the frame. I'm going to click new frame and make it so that the fish actually gets into the other side of the water. Now, I want the fish to enter with a splash, so I can also animate the splash. First, I draw the wave, and I draw some splashes, and the fish going into the water. Now, we can play it back, but I wanted to loop it. This looks better. Now, say I want to save this file. I just press save and I type in the name. Now let's try something even harder, advanced-ish. Here we have more things. We can choose different stickers from the regular pre-generated art gallery to put in. We have tools like add a keyframe, where we can add a keyframe and then move it like this using the hand button. This lets you add it and this lets you remove it. You can duplicate a frame, or you can add exposure, which makes the same frame again. And you can change the brush size, and we have more different array of colors. Other than that, everything is still the same, except for the foreground and background. I can draw something in the background, and when I play it, it's only in that frame. But I'm gonna undo it. Or if I wanted to make it longer, I can use my placeholder and move it across. So that way, if I have more than maybe 60 frames, I can always go back. You can delete frames using the delete button, and you can undo it pressing that alligator. If you want to move a frame and only one frame, click on the frame so that it turns into an orange box and move it wherever you want. If you want to move a whole bunch of frames, I click on it and drag back so that way you create a bunch of gray boxes. You can move it forward and backward, all of them. Now if we go to the home screen, you have lessons, which brings you into a different website where you can go through a bunch of video lessons made by the creator and the author, and a project vault where you can scroll through all sorts of different pre-made projects in each of the 3 levels, and you can open them. There's a library organizer, or you can organize where you want to go where. I'm going to press the home button, and that's it.